why I can see myself. All right, here I'm here I am. All right, so hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. So, as always, my name is Hamza, and as I will, of course, be your host on this grammatical journey. Today, we have a very interesting topic and a quite complicated one, actually, in grammar, which is conditionals, right? Conditionals or sentences that express conditions. Okay. So today we will try or we will see what do we mean by a conditional sentence in English. Are there different types or is there one type? So and if there are more than one type, what is like what are the different types? And we will see how do we treat what's the difference between the different types of conditional. So we will discover all of that in today's live stream. But before, let me wait a little bit for more people to join, and so we can start like once, right? So that we can start at once. So yeah, I hope you are ready, and I hope you will enjoy today's live stream. So I will leave you with the topic. So this is, as I said, the topic. As more people join, I hope more people will join. Hamza is here. Hello, Hamza. Welcome. All right. Okay. There is like a quick boost in the number of people who are joining the chat. So, yes. Hamza, welcome. It's been a while. I hope everything is going well with you, especially school. I'm doing very, very well. How about you, Hamza? How about you? How is life on your side? Nordin, hello, Nordin. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Amin, hello. Welcome. So yeah, today's topic will be very interesting. Well, and by the way, we will divide it into like two or three sessions because conditionals, I think they need some time to be understood, right? So that's what we are going to go. Okay, so Nordin says he is not bad. I take that. I take that. Not bad is good. uh Lepi, oh wow, you have become a one of our followers. So welcome, Pamela is here as well. Hamza says everything is 100% good. Yes, 0 and 1. Believe it or not, I mean we call them with numbers. Santana, hello, Isabel, welcome, and I hope you are doing well. First time listening to this lesson, that's great. So welcome. I hope it will not be your last time, and I hope later maybe you can check our YouTube channel as well. Okay. Uh, Dulai Marcelino, hello and welcome. Yeah. So as I said, today we will be talking about conditionals. Let me ask you a question. I think we can start from a question. Of course, may I ask you? Of course, you can ask me. Of course, very interesting name. Yeah, you can ask, please. If you have any questions, um, don't hesitate to ask them. So we are here to learn. We are here to Idris is joining us from Turkey. Idris, hello and welcome. I think this is your first time as well, so I hope it won't be your. How do we wish? We say we wish. I wish. For example, I wish I had a lot of money. All right. Or we can say, all right. So let me. Okay. From Lille. So Nordin is joining us from France. Okay. Welcome, Nordin. Great. Great. Very happy. So we can say, I wish I had a lot of money, or if only had I a lot of money. That's also we use it. So if only had I, or if only I had a lot of money. Both these expressions, but thank you for telling me that because now you reminded me that we can also make like one session about wishing and hoping. If you can please wait for me 1 second, I need to close my window because the light is disturbing me. Sorry. Yeah, yes. I was saying sorry. I had to close the window because there was a lot of light. Indeed, yeah, there are a lot of countries today. I wish I hadn't done a lot of things. Yeah, that's regret. Okay, okay, I think we can hear you. Why we wish? I wish we're taller. Yes, we can say I wish I were taller. You are correct. Oh, perfect. Very good question. Very good question. Very good question. Why do we say I wish I were taller or I wish if I were taller and not I wish if I was taller? Because normally we say I was, you were, but in wishing we say sometimes I wish if I were. Okay. Or there is another expression that we use it with advice. So if I want to give you a piece of advice, if I want to give you a piece of advice, I can say, if I were you, I would see a doctor. Okay, so this is a piece of advice. If I were you, I would see a doctor. Let me share it on the screen. If I were you, I would see a doctor. And the question that, and that's their name, is asking is why do we say if I were and not if I was? Because normally the conjugation of the verb to be in the past is I was, you were, etc. Well, very simply because this is an imaginary situation, because this is not true. When I say if I were you, I'm not you, okay? I'm not you. So I'm just imagining. The same thing when I say, what is your, yes, uh, I wish I were taller. You are not tall, all right? You are not taller. So that means we are just imagining. Okay, we are just imagining. So when we are imagining, we also use a different form of the verb to be. I hope that's clear. Otherwise, it's just what native speakers say. That's what English people say. And when we want to learn a language, we need to see what the natives say, what people who speak that language say, very normally. If you work hard, you will get money. I'm working very hard, Pamela. Believe me, I'm working very hard. If so, if we use war, is it a mistake? Uh, it's not a mistake really, but it's not common. Like Americans don't say that. They don't say if I was. They say if I were. If you had told me, I would have stopped. Yes, great one, great one. Okay, so let us move on to conditionals, and let me share my screen like this so that you can see well. Let's first discover what are conditionals. What are conditionals? Conditionals if is when I give you a condition and I tell you if you do something, this is what you will get. Can someone give me an example of a condition? Like our parents sometimes they say, "Hey, if you study hard, I will buy you a gift." Can someone give me another example? Okay, let me see. l'API. If I got a prize in an essay competition, my mom would buy me new iPhone. That's a very good one. Pamela, by the way, already shared one. If I had told me, or if you had told me, I would have stopped. I really like this one. So the condition, if you had told me this is my condition, I would have stopped. Great. People who like from the start will understand well. Oh yeah, yes, please. Yeah, if you like this video, I will be very happy. If you like this video, I will be very happy. So don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video because that really helps. That really helps. If I were you, I would teach English on live stream. Well, I am teaching English on live stream. Great. Okay, let us see some more examples, and through these examples, we will try to discover or to understand what do we mean by conditionals. Okay, or it's already here. Oops. Yeah. So if we take, for example, if we take yellow, I hope the writing is clear. I hope the sentence is clear. If we take yellow and we mix it with red, we will get orange. Okay. So the condition is that we will or we should mix. If it was summer, I will eat ice cream without hesitating. Good one. Good one, Amin. If it was summer, but unfortunately it's not summer right now. Yeah. So if you mix, so the sentence says, I'm not sure if it's clear for you. I hope it is. If you mix yellow and red, you get orange, right? So if you mix yellow and red, this is the condition. What is the result? You get orange. Next one. If you study hard, so this is a person studying hard, all right, you will graduate. You will graduate. So again, if you study hard, you will graduate. So again, we have a condition. This is why we call them conditionals, because we have a condition. If you study hard, if you do this condition, what is the result that you are going to get? You will graduate. Okay. Last one. This one, I really like it. If your English will improve if you follow our channel. Your English will improve if you follow our channel. You can see that I use the logo of our channel, and you will get an A plus. If you are studying English, you will get an A plus if you follow us on this channel. So if you haven't yet, maybe go down and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, click a like, because we will help you, right? So if you notice in this last sentence, you notice that we inversed the order. We started with the result, your English will improve, and then we said, what is the condition that you should do to get this result? So basically, this is it. So this is what we mean by conditionals. In conditionals, you make something. Sure. Otaibi, sure. Take your time. Don't worry. So conditionals, very simply, yes. If you like this video, you will have a good day with us. You will have a lot of fun. Yes. So this is basically conditionals. So in conditionals, we have two sentences. All right. One sentence is the condition, and one sentence it tells you what is the result that you will get if you have this condition. All right. So the sentence that says or that expresses the condition, we call it if clause, and the sentence that expresses the result, we call it result clause. I hope this is clear. Sometimes we can inverse them. We can start with the result. So we can start with the result clause, and then we can say what is the condition to get that result. Again, let me go back. Or okay, let's stay here. Let me say. Perfect. This is good. All right. So I have for you some sentences, and what you need to do, guys, is to tell me each sentence. What is the if clause? What is the condition? And where is the this month? Nice. Which level are you in? I mean, because we only teach this in high school. Where I am in my high school, we only teach this in high school. So yeah. So I have for you four sentences. What you guys need to do is to tell me what is the condition, what is the result if that condition is correct. I will do number one for you guys. So number one, if it rains tomorrow, we will stay inside the house or indoors. Okay? If it rains, this is the condition. So this is condition. All right? What is the result if that condition is true? We will stay inside the house or we will stay indoors. So can you do the rest of them? Can you tell me what is the condition? What is the result of that condition? Ninth grade. You study conditional in ninth grade. That's wow. That's too early for conditionals, actually. I teach it in baccalaureate. Conditional, we only teach it in baccalaureate, actually. Interesting. So that's good. That's good, Emmy. So that now you can understand it even more. So she will buy the dress. She will buy the dress if it's on sale. She will buy the dress. Is that the condition or the result? What do you think? You can just type condition or you can type result. She will buy the dress. Amin says this is the result. You are absolutely correct, Amin. You are absolutely correct. And what is the condition for her to buy the dress? It's if the dress is on sale. So this is the result, and this is the clause. This is the if clause or the condition. Am I making sense, guys? You can tell me, hey, you are making sense, or you can tell me, hey, I don't understand anything. So that I know if we are going at the right speed. They will go to the beach if the weather is nice. They will go to the beach if the weather is nice. What is or where is the condition? They will go to the beach if the weather is nice. I really hope that uh, the sentences are clear for you. I really hope that. I hope the font is not like very small or something like that. Okay, they will go to the beach. Condition, not really, Amin. Not really. Listen. We call the condition, we call it the if clause. So remember, the if clause, girl. Okay, okay. Yes, now you are talking. Listen, please. Uh, the if clause is the sentence that follows the if. So if clause, it there is the if, right? If clause, there is the if. If clause, there is the if. So the if is here, so this means that this is the if clause, this is the result clause, right? Okay. Last one. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. Again, where is the if clause? Where is the result clause? If the weather, if clause. Perfect, Martha. All right, perfect. The result clause, great, great. Okay, so I think you mean like the first one is the result clause. Great. Again, the if clause is the one where there is the if. So the if, it means the condition. If you like this video, I will give you a great session. All right, if you like it. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So again, this is the if clause because notice there is the if, and the second one is the result clause. All right, so let me just like make this very clear. So here we have the if, so this means that this is the if clause. This is the if, so this is the if clause. This is the if, so this is the if clause. This is the if, so this is the if clause. And the if clause simply means condition. What is the condition that I need to follow? What is the condition? Okay, so whenever you hear if clause, that simply means what is the condition? What is the condition for us to stay inside the house? It should rain. What is the condition for us to go to the beach? The weather should be nice. All right, that's the condition for this result to happen. I hope this is clear so far. Let me see what Martha is giving us. You will pass the exam, result clause. That's awesome. Awesome. Great. Okay. Okay. So types of conditionals. Conditionals in English, there is not one type. There are four types of conditionals in English. Okay. Today we will focus on just two. All right. And next session, we will see the two others. So, what are the two first conditionals? The first one is what we call type 0. The second one is type 1. Or the second one is type 1. Right? The number 3 is type 2 and then type 3. All right. So, conditionals in English or sentences that express a condition and its result in English, we have four types: type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. In this session, we will focus on type 0 and type 1. So let's start with type 0. Type 0 conditionals. Are you guys still following? Oh, wow. Why 1 is 0? I don't know. They decided to start from 0. They decided to start with 0. Yeah. Result close. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Amin. No, that was just a typo. That was just a typo. When I was typing, I made that mistake. Thank you for notifying me. I just saw it. I just saw it. Yes. So type 0. Let's see some sentences and you guys will answer some questions. So the first one. If you mix yellow and red, you get orange. If you mix yellow and red, you get orange. I want to ask you two questions. I want to ask you two questions. Number one. Oopsie. Is this sentence always true? Is this always true? Or is this just a possibility? Meaning, if I mix yellow and red, will I always get orange or someday I will get blue? So is this always true? Whenever I mix red and yellow, I will get orange. Is this always true? Or maybe someday it can be possible that I will get orange? It is true. I agree with you, Emmy. What about the rest of you guys? Do you think that this is always true? Or one day I will mix orange or I will mix yellow and red and it will give me blue. Perfect. No doubt. Great. No doubt. You are correct. So, okay, this is always true. This is always true. Whenever. It's true. Exactly. Whenever I will mix orange or yellow and red, I will always get orange. Okay? So this is always true. This is my first question for you. My second question. what tenses did we use in this sentence? What are the tenses that we use in the if clause, and what is the tense that we use in the result clause? Any idea? If the weather is, yes, yes, yes. Isabel, yeah. Amin says the tenses that we use the present. Exactly, Amin. You are correct, Amin. You are following very well. Yeah. So let's see where are the verbs first. Where are the verbs? So I have two verbs. The first verb is mix, and the second verb is get. And both of them are in the present simple. Okay? Both of them are in the present simple. So the tense that we used is the present simple. Okay? So in both sentences, the present simple. Let us look at the next one. If you mix blue and green, is this true, by the way? This is not true. Oh my God! I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I'm gonna correct it right now because that's not correct. That's not correct. All right. If you mix not all right. You need to mix actually. Okay, I made one mistake. If you mix blue and red, that's when you will get purple. Okay, my bad. What a mistake. That's a very bad mistake. That's a very bad mistake. Yeah. Okay, so now it's correct. So if you mix blue and red, you will get purple. You will get purple. Great. Again, is this always true? Whenever you mix blue and red, you will get purple, or maybe someday. Uh, all right, Pamela is giving us another example. Great. If it rains, the ground gets wet. Very good example, Pamela. Yeah. If it rains, is it possible that it will rain and the ground will stay dry? Of course not. So this condition is always true. Pamela, very good example. Yeah. Okay. So this is always true, right? This is always true. And again, what tenses did we use? Let's check the tenses. So we use two tenses. The first tense is mix, and the second one is get. So again, it's the simple present. Is the simple present. Okay, simple present or present simple, both are correct. It is true for the color and Pamela's example, exactly. Pamela also gave a great example. I really like that example. Okay, can someone tell me what is the sentence here? What is the sentence that we should have here before I show you the sentence? So there is something related to heat or fire, and then there is something related to ice, and then melting. Can anyone give me the sentence here that we should have? If the weather is hot, the ice will melt. Very good one. Very good one, Amin. Yes. If the weather is hot, if it is hot, ice will melt. Very good. So for me, I used another one, which is if someone heats ice, it melts. All right. If someone heats ice, it melts. My question: is this always true, or is this just maybe possible? Sometimes it can be hot, but the ice will stay ice. What do you think? Is this always true? If this is this sentence always true, or it's just a possibility sometimes? All right. So what do you guys think? If the weather, the ice If you heat ice cream, it melts. Great. So this is always true. This is what I wanted to tell you. What about the tense? Again, the tense, we use two tense, or we use one tense. Notice that we added an S. The only tense where we add an S is the present simple, right? Same thing here. So the present simple, so we use an S. Okay. So again, the tense is the present simple. The present simple. All right. My handwriting sucks. Great. But I'm sorry, I'm writing with my mouse, right? I'm writing with my mouse. Okay. So what do we understand? What do we understand? So these are the three sentences that we have just seen. If someone heats ice, it melts. If you mix blue and red, you get purple. If you mix yellow and red, you get orange. First one, are these general facts or possibilities? Let me just correct one. Correct this one. It's red. Are these general general things or general facts, or are these just possibilities? What do you guys think? What do these sentences express? What do you think? Facts. Artsim, is that you? Or what's your name? Maybe it's not Artsim, probably. Okay. Facts. They are facts. Very good. And yes, we use the present simple. So what tense did we use? Great, great, great. Okay, perfect. So for this, it is a general fact. And the second thing is we use the present simple. So I think now you understand conditional type 0, present simple. And that, guys, is conditional type 0. So let me recapitulate. So for conditional type 0, notice 0, right? We use conditional type 0 to talk about conditions that are always true, something that is always true. If you heat ice, it will melt. There is no day in which you will heat ice and it will like not melt, all right? If you mix yellow and red, sorry, you get green, you get orange. There is no day in which you will mix red and yellow and you will get blue, all right? These are general facts or something that is always true. This is number one. Number two, what about the tense that we use? The tense that we use is the present simple in both sentences. So in the condition, we use the present simple, and in the result, we use the present simple. Okay, like the previous sentence. If someone, so this is the condition because it has if, and notice that we use the present simple. We know it by the S. In the result, this is the result that you will get. We also use the present simple. And how do we know that? We know it because we have also an S. So we use the present simple in both sentences. I hope conditional type 0 is clear because we are going to move to a little exercise. Let's see the exercise. The exercise says, put the verbs between brackets in the right tense. Please, this is conditional type 0. So the tense that you need to use is the present simple. So I will get you, or I will give you some time to see how you will do. Okay. Great. Okay. Nice. Nice. So reaches, boils, mix, get. All right. You guys are doing great. Yes. If water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. Boil meaning like it starts making bubbles. This is always true. There is no day in which you will heat water and it will turn into ice. So this condition is always true. That's why we use conditional type 0. And when we use conditional type 0, we use the present simple in both sentences. Number two, since you guys already like, what am I talking about? So if yeah, okay, this is correct. So if you mix, so sentence two, it should be if you mix blue and yellow, you get green. If you mix blue and yellow, you get green. Number three, if the sun to set, it to get dark outside. So when the sun goes down, it is dark outside. Okay. Sets gets great API. Sets gets great reach. Just Pamela, you need an S for reaches because water we use S because it's it. If you mix, you will get green. Perfect. Perfect. All right. You guys are doing great. Okay, so next one. If the sun sets, it gets dark outside. All right. If you press the power button, the computer turns on. If I press the power button on my computer, it turns down. This is always true. All right, this is always true. So again, this is conditional type 0. So we say if you press the button, the computer turns down. And notice please, for you, we don't add anything with the verb, but with it, we should use an S. We should add an S at the end. If it to rain the ground to get wet. Right. So Amin says rains and gets wet. Am I hiding? I'm not hiding anything. Okay. Okay, perfect. I will reveal it. Yes, absolutely. Because anytime that it will rain, it gets red. So this is always true, right? This is always true. Perfect. Let me please go back because I wanna like give you some time. So this is conditional type 0. Let me just erase what I have written. Okay, it's gone. Okay. So if you want to take a little screenshot, I don't mind. I will hide myself. This is conditional type 0. If you want to take a screenshot of it, please go ahead. I hope you have taken your screenshot because I will be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm back. All right, and I'm bigger. I'm bigger. I was very small in the corner, so now I'm back. Why am I back? Because before we move to conditional type 1, because the next one will be conditional type 1, right? Okay. We still have an exercise. All right. Let's do the exercise first. Okay. So can you guys make the following pictures into conditionals, into conditional type 0? Okay. So can you give me the sentences now? So using conditionals, of course. If you do something with fire, something happens to you. Okay. I know you are typing. I can hear you guys typing, so I will wait. I will wait. Perfect. API. If you touch fire, you get burned. Yep, perfect. That's exactly it. Okay. I mean, I didn't see your answer. If you touch fire, you get burned. If you touch fire, you will. But notice that you used well because this is type 0. So type 0, we only use the present simple. Okay? We never use well. If you burn yourself, you hurt yourself. Great, that's also correct. But please, can you remind me of your name, please, so that I can call you because I can't read Russian script? But we need to remove well because well, that's not type 0. That's not type 0 because type 0 we use the present simple, the present simple. Let me reveal for you. Perfect, Pamela, perfect. If you touch fire, Snow White, very beautiful name, Snow White. All right, like in the story. So Snow White, can you please turn off or can you please remove the well because there is no well in conditional type 0. There is in the other type of conditional. Okay. Why? Because This is always true. This is always true. There is no day in which you will put your hand on fire and you will not get burned. Okay. Yeah, very beautiful name. Okay, let me show you my try. So I can say, if you touch fire, it burns you, or fire burns you if you touch it. And notice, Snow White and everybody here, that we don't use well. In conditional type 0, we never use well because these sentences are general facts. They are always true. Okay? All right, let's move to the next one. Yeah, I hope the image is clear. Let me go like here so that you can see it. There is a pill and you put it in water and the verb is dissolve. Dissolve, like it melts, kind of. Dissolve. Sorry, the verb is dissolve. Okay, is when something like, oh, no, no, no. Because Snow White, we are still talking about conditional type 0 because these are things that are always true, right? And you can notice on the top, I wrote for you type 0. If you put pills in water, they will dissolve. I mean, you fell in the same the same mistake. You used will, but this is a general fact. With general facts, we never use well. Can you correct it? We never use well because every time, if you put like if you put pill, especially certain type, if you put it in water, it dissolves like that. That's truth. If you put the ice in water, it dissolves. Great. They dissolve if you put pills in water. Now you are talking. Great. But please, I mean, notice that in the first sentence you used well. That's wrong. That's not correct. Let me show you my sentences. Let me first take myself to the side. If you put a pill in water, it dissolves. Number two, a pill dissolves if you put it in water. Why do I give you two sentences? Just to show you that we can like inverse the sentences. We can start with the if clause, or we can start with the uh, result clause. You can start with anyone you want, as far as you are using the right tense. I think I still have one. Okay, yes. So here there is water, and we put it in the freezer, and it becomes something like this. So go ahead. I can write this. So you put water in the freezer or in the fridge, and this is the result that you get. Perfect, perfect. Snow White, perfect. If you boil water, it's too hot. Great, Pamela, very good example. I studied with Will, and I use it always with it. Only if I notice that it's type. Yes, I mean, because Will, that's not type 0, that's type 1 actually. Okay, and we will see when do we use type 1 in a moment. So all right, the API. If you put the water in the freezer, it turns out ice cube. If you put water in the fridge, it become it no, not it's become, it becomes. So we say it becomes, right, Pamela? So it becomes ice cubes or ice. Perfect. All right, let me see what I wrote. For me, what I wrote, if you put water in the freezer, it becomes ice. So again, notice that since this is always true, I will use type 0, and since it is type 0, I should use the present simple, present simple. No well. We will not use well. Okay. Number 2, water becomes ice if you put it in the freezer. Okay, so I hope this is clear for you guys, because next one we are going to discover type 1. Snow White, if you put water in the fridge, it becomes ice. Perfect, great. So just ice with C, and you have a great sentence. Okay, but before I move to type 1, I wanna give you a headache again, and remind you once more that we have a beautiful website. I'm in love with our website. So that's why I keep reminding you to go to the website that we have. And if you go to our website, you can go to ebooks and you can choose like books that um your level. So if you are a starter, you can go to starter. If you are advanced, let's choose advanced today. Okay. So for advanced, we have a book like Anne Frank Diary. If you are very advanced, if you are intermediate, you can go to intermediate, and you will find books like The Early Life of Gandhi. Anne Frank is also like it can be read by intermediates. Let's say starter, you have just started learning English. If you go to starter, you will find Tom's Big Day Out, Behind the Crown, Anna's Secret Letter, The Secret of Sleep. And of course, we have different types of books. We have, for example, biographies, like Gandhi, for example, that's a biography. We have children's books, we have romance, we have adventure, we have action. So we have different types. What do you need to do to enjoy these books? Nothing, nothing. You can just click on the title of the book, and then you can go here and download it. You can already see that there are like thousands of people who have read the book here or have downloaded it, right? So if you can do that, we will really be very happy to help you. Yeah, and it's absolutely free. So the website is www.wooenglish.com. You can see it on the top of the screen. So I think that's it for our website. So let's go back to our lesson, and let me also go back. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so uh, let's go to type one. So let's discover when do we use type one. So who can write for us this? Who can write for us the sentence based on this picture? Who can write for us a sentence based on this picture? Let me see. No one yet, really. Do I need to bring myself down? Okay, let me put myself. Which type is this? This is type one. I mean, this is type one. Okay. If it was sunny, I would go on a picnic. No, 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 no. This is for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow, not yesterday. The book layering, you're not. Indeed, yes. This is basically the main idea of our channel. Okay. What is the title of the book? What is the title? Give me the title of the book, and we will try to make it available. So the sentence here should be: if the weather is nice tomorrow, we will go on a picnic. Okay, perfect. I mean, got it correct. So if the weather is good, we will go picnicking. Perfect, perfect. All right. I mean, got it correct. So again, so here, let me ask you a question. Is this always true, or is this just a possibility in the future? What do you guys think? Is this always true? Something that is always true, like it's true, or just possibility? Maybe we will do that. Maybe if the weather is good, we will go on a picnic. Fine. Uh, is because I was selfish. I will look it up. I will look it up, Pamela. Because I was selfish, or because I'm selfish. I think. Okay, okay. If I find it, we will see if. Interesting. Yes. Interesting. Yes. It's just a possibility in the future. I agree with you. It's just a possibility in the future. Right. My next question: what are the tenses that we used in this sentence? So this is a sentence. It has conditional. The condition is the weather should be good, and what is the result? We will go on a picnic. So my question to you guys is: what are the tenses that we used? What are the tenses that we used? So in the if clause, what did we use? In the condition, what did we use? And in the result, what did we use? No one? So where are the verbs? Where are the verbs? I don't see anyone here answering. So I will take it from here. So here the weather is. This is the verb to be in the present. And this is the if clause or the condition clause. So for the condition, we use the present simple. And this is where things will become a little bit complicated, a tiny bit complicated, right? In the condition or in the result clause, we used will. So this is for the condition clause. And this is not the present, this is the future simple. Okay, this is the future simple. Let me see. Okay, present simple plus future. Good. If present and simple. Okay, future simple. Great, great. Okay. L'API, sorry. Present simple and future tense. Good. I didn't see all your answers. I'm sorry for that. So you guys uh, actually got it correct. Let's see the next one. If she studies hard, she will pass the exam. If she studies hard, she will pass the exam. Snow White, if plus simple present plus future. Very good. Very good. So I think it's the same. It's the same. So again, this is just a possibility. If you study, you will succeed. If you don't study, you will not succeed. Very simply. And what about the tenses that we have used here? So we have the first one, we have the present simple, and in the second one, we have the future. Okay. And which one did we use the present simple with? It's with the if clause, right? The if clause. And the result clause, we use the present or the future simple. Next one. I will go out if I finish reading. Again, this is just a possibility in the future. Maybe I will not finish reading and maybe I will not go out. Okay. So yes. So what are the tenses that we use? And notice here, please, that we started with the result, right? We started with the result. So for the result, I used will go, and for if clause, I used the present simple. Okay. For the result, I used the present simple. Isabella, really understand. Opportunity to read books. Great, great. Our pleasure. That's lovely. If I have money, I will buy an expensive car. Great. I hope you will have some money to buy your car, Pamela. I really hope that. Okay. So, possibility again, it's a possibility in the future. So, if the weather is nice, we will go picnicking. If she studies hard, she will succeed. I will go out if I finish reading. So the first thing, is this general fact or is this possibilities in the future? Number two, what tenses did we use? So let me know in the chat. If you don't eat, you will die. Okay, though this is actually it's like general fact. Possibilities, exactly, l'API. Absolutely, these are possibilities. Yeah, these are possibilities in the future. Okay, so let us now discover the rule for conditional type 1. So let me please repeat. So for conditional type 0, we said we use it with general facts, something that is always true. And for the tense that we use with type 0, we use the present simple, for the if clause and the result clause. For type 1, things are different. So for type 1 first, for the use, we use it with possibilities in the future, something that is possible in the future. Okay? The second thing about the tense. So for the tense, we use the present simple for the if clause, for the condition, and we use the future simple, meaning will plus verb, for the result clause. What I will do again, I will hide myself and I will allow you to take a little picture. So please take a picture. Take a screenshot of this second rule before we move on. So I hope you are ready because I'm coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm back. Okay. So let's see some exercises now. Okay. So number one. So this is type one. So let's agree on this. This is type one. Right? So all the sentences that you are going to see are type one. So if you eat too much, you to feel sick. So can you tell me? So we said for the if clause we use the present simple. For the result clause we use the future simple. Perfect. API. Great. Eat will feel good. Did you take a screenshot or do I need to go back? If you haven't taken a screenshot, I can go back. I don't mind. Maybe I can come back in the end. Leave will arrive. Okay, I think you guys already understood. So eat will feel. So this is the if clause. This is the condition, right? The condition is if you eat. What will happen to you? You will feel sick. And since this is type 1, we said that type 1 we use feel in the result clause. So this is the result, this is the conditions. Number 2, if we leave now, we arrive. So I think someone said, if we leave right now, we will arrive on time. Next one, please notice that the next one, I reversed them. I started with the result clause and then the if clause. So please pay attention to things like this. If you eat too much, you will feel sick. Good, very good, Pamela. Will be very good, very good. Eat will feel good. Eat will feel. If we leave now, we will arrive. That's very good. That's very good. So you guys already understood like everything. I'm very proud of you. I'm absolutely proud of you guys. You are very, very quick at learning. Is. All right. So, yeah. So, she will be able to buy a car if she saves money. Again, so for this sentence, number 3, this is the result. We said always for the result, we use will plus verb. The other one is the if clause. How do we know it's the if clause? Because it has the if on it. What are you talking about? So in the if clause, we use S, right? Or we use the present simple. Next one, if it snows, tomorrow we will build a snowman. And the last one, you to speak French if you learn it. Of course, here we started with the result clause. So this is the result. And this is the if clause. So we said if clause, present simple, result clause, future. So the sentence will become, you will speak French if you learn it. You will speak if you learn. You will speak if you learn. No. We use the present simple. We will not say learned or learned. We will say learn. You will be able to speak to buy very good, Pamela. Snow, but please notice that we should have an S. We should have an S. So it should be snows. You will be able, save, well, save. No, I mean, no. I mean, please notice that you inverse them because will save actually it's the if clause, and in the if clause we never use well, so we use present simple. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it makes sense. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this next exercise is very simple. It's very simple. So now we will combine type 1 and type 0. Type 1 and type 0. Very simply, tell me, is it type 0 or is it type 1? Very simply. Is it type 0 or is it type 1? It's a very simple exercise. So you simply write 1 0. Okay. No, Pam or Lapia, you don't need. Or pick up very. You do. You understand things very fast, but it's okay. It's okay, Lapia. It's totally fine. I know you guys understood very well, but you just like make tiny mistakes. So number 1, it's 0 0. Great. Okay. So number 1, you are correct. It's type 0 because this is always true. Number 2, if it snows, we will have a snowball. This is type 1. You guys are correct. If I drink milk, I get an allergic reaction. Let me see what you said for number 3. Number 3, Amin says type 0. Okay. Number 2, Pamela says number type 1. You are correct, Pamela. Perfect, perfect. Okay, you guys understood very quickly. Sometimes you guys surprise me. Like, you understand things very fast. Yes. Why? Because if you have an allergic reaction to milk, if you are lactose intolerant, always, whenever you will drink milk, you will get an allergic reaction. So this is why we consider this type 0, because it's always true for you. If she studies hard, she will pass the exam. This is type 1. If water boils, it turns into steam. This is type 0. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. This is also type 0. So I think you guys got it. Pamela, you did very, very great. Leipi, thank you so much for being with us. And thank you, and see you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we are having another live stream. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's easy, very easy. All right. Let's move on to the next exercise. I still have another exercise. This is all right. I'm so sorry, my just froze. Okay. For the application, I mean, still no news for me. I think they are still working on it. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. So okay, my computer like just froze. All right. Sorry, guys, my computer is freezing. All right, and this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. My computer is freezing. Okay. Snow White, I think you are a little bit late. Sorry. I'm just waiting for my computer to go or to work. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, I think it's back. It's working now. All right. So in the last exercise that we are going to work on today, uh, the last exercise. So the first thing, you need to tell me if it is type 0 or type 1. And depending on if it's type 0 or type 1, you need to put the verbs in the right tense. I will do number 1 as an example. For you. So number 1, if it rain tomorrow, we stay at home. If it rain tomorrow, we stay at home. First, this is type 0. Like from the get-go, this is type 0 because this is just a possibility, right? I don't know if it will rain or not. Okay, so this is type 0. We said for type 0, we use the present simple here and we use the future here. So the sentence will be, if it rains tomorrow, we will stay at home. I hope this sentence is correct or is clear because this is type 0. Can you guys do the next one? Yes, Snow White, though you are a little bit late, but you won't hear this. I mean, is everything good? So what about number 2? Oh, sorry. Oh, I mean, thank you for yeah, thank you. It's not type 0, it's type 1. What am I saying? This is type 1. Yeah, so the conjugation is correct, but this is type 1 because this is just a possibility in the future. I'm sorry. It's not a general fact. Oh, wow. I mean, thank you. I'm very glad that I have you with me here on the live stream. What would I have done without, I mean, like pointing out, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. Pamela, thank you. Pamela also is very alert. You guys are very good. My mistake. I'm very hungry right now. So I'm making some mistakes. So I'm sorry for that. Yeah, yes. I mean, sometimes we can say the match starts today or the match starts tomorrow. We can use the present simple for the future, by the way. We can say that. We can say the match starts at 8 this evening. So this is future actually, right? This is future. But still we can use the present simple, right? Or let me give you another one, Amin. Let me give you another example. Uh, the train departs tomorrow evening. So again, we use the present simple, but it's for the future. So talk about the future. Number two, perfect, Pamela. Perfect. We can say number two, or it's also number one, like zero or one. Like both are correct. For me, I considered it type one. So I said if she studies hard, she will pass the exam. But what Pamela said can also be correct. We can also consider it type zero. If we consider it type zero, the tense of the second one will change. So we should say, if she studies hard, she passes the exam. Okay. Number three. Perfect. Perfect. Great. Lapia, you are back. Okay, you are back, I say. Uh, Snow White. Snow White, you are a little bit late. And number three, if you press the button, the machine starts. Which one is it? Is it type 0 or type 1? And what are the tenses that we are going to use? Perfect, Amin. So Amin says number 3 is type 0 because it's always true. And we should use present simple, present simple. So the sentence will be 3 API, very good. So it's type 0 as well. So we can say if you press the button, the machine starts. Present simple, present simple. If you or if he not wake up on time, he misses the bus. I can help you. This is just a possibility. It's not true. It's not always true. You can wake up late and still catch the bus sometimes. Pamela, very good. So it's type 0 for number 3. So number 4, type 1. Very good, Pamela. Very good. But what are the tenses that we are going to use? What tenses? Number 4, type 1. L'API. Very good. Oh, okay. I didn't see your answer. If he doesn't wake up, he will miss the bus. L'API, you did a great job. Yes, that's the negative. That's the negative. If he doesn't wake up on time, he will miss the bus. Very good. Very good. All right. I mean, she won't see you. She won't see you. uh, because she doesn't see the chat until it's time. Next one. If you fall from a high place, you die. Yes. That number 4 is always true. Or number 5, it's always true. Yeah. It's always true. So if you fall from a high place, it's actually always true. It's always true. So we should use type 0. So we should say, if you fall from a high place, you die. I'm sure, right? I'm very sure, especially if you like fall from 20 floors or something like that. You catch the train if you leave now. You catch the train, possibility, possibility. You catch the train if you leave now. Okay, very good API. I'm very glad that you noticed that because in the last sentence, I started with the result. So the will, it should be used in the first one, not in the second one. So you will catch the train if you leave now. I think you guys got or understood a conditional type 0 and type 1 very well. My last task for you guys before we leave, so or as we are leaving, I want you to write for me one sentence using one of the conditionals, either type 0 or type 1, whichever you like. So, can you write for me one sentence as the gift for me? You can give me a gift, which is a conditional. It is easy, I mean, but next session, it will be very difficult. Okay, it will be very difficult. You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? What about now? Can you guys hear me? No. What's going on? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. Oh, really? There is a problem? All right, let me do. Okay, what about now? What about now? Can you hear me now? Really? Hmm. All right. Okay. Okay. If it's good now, great. If it's good now, great. I will write the test then. All right. Thank you, Pamela. Yes. If you work hard, you will succeed. Great. Write one sentence using conditional type 0 or 1. This is the task that I gave you guys. If I have a chance to go on a vacation, I will go to Greenland. Perfect. Very good. Very good one. Very good choice. All right. So if I go, or if I have a chance to go on a vacation, I will go to Greenland. If you work hard, you will succeed for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. If we believe in ourselves, we will reach our goals. That's a beautiful one. I heard that if you mix all the colors, you get brown. Yes. Sometimes I think yeah that well, I will get some beautiful color. No, you don't get a beautiful color. You get one of the ugliest colors on God's earth. If I meet you face to face, I will be very happy. I will be very happy too if I meet you guys one day. So I hope we will have a meeting one day. Like that will be great. Like a meet and greet with the English people. You find the money if you go to the bank. Ahmed, man, where have you been first? I'm very happy that you are back here. But yes, your sentence is absolutely correct. Well, we should say you find, right? We should use present simple or future simple. Either you find or you will find. But thank you for your sentence. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I think we came to the end of the yeah. I think we came to the end of the live stream. If you have a question, please drop it in the chat. I'm here to answer your questions. If you kill someone, you have to go to jail. Of course. If you kill someone, you go to jail. You will go to jail. If I get more money, I help the orphans. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a very good goal. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. So I think it's our moment to say goodbye, and I will leave you guys. Go and enjoy your weekend. So I wish you all a great weekend. I will meet you next week. And until then, thank you so much and take care of yourselves, guys. Take care.